Good morning, everyone. I've got my coffee here. It is a stormy Saturday morning, so good morning for doing a video. I have the latest elders letters. Now I want to mention that this particular group is from Central Europe, and so I don't know if they're going to have it earth-wide or what. But I wanted to do this one first, the announcements and reminders for February to the congregation, because to me this is big. This is big. For congregations, working safely at the Kingdom Halls, yeah. But donations in the field ministry. The governing body has decided that publishers should no longer mention the donation arrangement in the ministry. If an interested person asks about making a donation to our work, you may refer him to jw.org or explain how donations can be made at the Kingdom Hall. Then, of course, the 2024 Special Talk and Memorial. Special Talk is entitled The Resurrection, Victory Over Death. And then the memorial is going to be on March 24th, 2024. So, like I said, this batch of elders letters, and I haven't gotten others yet from other countries, but to me this is big, because if it's just in Central Europe and we're wondering what the heck, what has come up, and I don't know about Central Europe, but here in the United States, that if you knock on someone's door or you have at your cart and you're asking for donations, that actually could be considered peddling or solicitation. So I know some counties are trying to, crack down on that in neighborhoods. So it's going to be interesting to, find out if this is going to be worldwide. And when I get other elders letters from other parts of the world, I'll do an update and let everybody know. But at this point, the governing body has decided that publishers should no longer mention the donation arrangement in the ministry. So like I said, I'm thinking that's got to be worldwide, because relatives and friends are going to be talking to one another. Now, announcements and reminders for elders. There was actually 4 pages this month. I thought this was interesting. Attending in-person meetings. This told me that there are several who still aren't going to in-person meetings. Jehovah's people attend meetings because they love Jehovah and want to praise Him in the large congregation. They also love their brothers and sisters and cherish opportunities to have an interchange of encouragement. Therefore, we are confident that all of Jehovah's people, especially you, dear shepherds, highly esteem the privilege of attending meetings in person and make many sacrifices to do so, even if you have to drive 50, 60 miles one way. Heard several are doing that. Of course, we are grateful to Jehovah that many who are sick, elderly, or coping with other limitations are able to attend and participate in meetings via video conference or by some other means. You should strive to set a fine example regarding in-person meeting attendance and encourage others to attend meetings in person if they are able. However, you should not judge those who attend meetings by video conference. Oh, they will. Neither should you make rules about who is permitted access to the meetings by video conference. Interesting. Meaning some have. Doing so would go beyond the direction provided by the faithful and discreet slave. Well, we've been hearing that even if they suspect you're a PMO or an apostate, they will not allow you access. Memorial preparations. Please follow the instructions regarding preparations for the memorial that appear in the Shepherd Book, Chapter 20, paragraphs 6 to 13. 2024 Special Talk and Memorial Invitation Campaign. There will be a worldwide campaign to invite as many people as possible to attend the Special Talk and Memorial. We encourage all elders to consider whether their circumstances would allow them to serve as auxiliary pioneers during March or April. Encourage publishers to invite non-witness family members, inactive family members, Bible students, return visits, and other acquaintances. Revised Shepherd Addendum. We are pleased to inform you that a revised version of Shepherd Addendum has been posted in the Forms section of the Documents tab on JW Hub. Listed below is an overview of the significant changes from the previous version. They've got 2 right here, but they've got 9 pages here of an addendum to the Shepherd book. And it's interesting because didn't they just get their new Shepherd book November, beginning of December? 2 months and they already have an addendum? And I'll go through this a little bit. I'm not going to go through all of it, but I will put the link down below to this because Atlantis, I always post this on JehovahWitness.com. Public Talk number 1, 2, 3. The Circuit Overseer's Public Talk for the first half of the 2025 service year will be a revised version of the current Public Talk, Why Christians Must Be Different. Working safely at Kingdom Halls. Still must be a lot of accidents. Risk Incident Report. In order to avoid additional work in the event of damage and to ward off unjustified claims against the organization, a detailed description of the incident is of great importance, with photos and all of that. Reporting incidents of hate or prejudice motivated crime. The branch is collecting information on hate or prejudice motivated crime. Criminal acts based on prejudice against our faith, against publishers and places of worship. To assist the branch to collate accurate figures, we ask that you promptly call the legal department each time you become aware of such an incident. Incidents involving threats with an object or a weapon or physical or verbal assault toward publisher while engaged in theocratic activity are generally to be considered as hate or prejudice motivated crime. Likewise, please report to the legal department any incident of vandalism of a Kingdom Hall. This is to be done in addition to completing a risk incident report. When you call the legal department, please be prepared to provide the following information for each incident: a date, time, location, brief description of the incident, victim's gender and age, whether the victim required medical attention as a result of the incident, whether there were any witnesses to the incident, whether the incident was reported to the police, and the profile of the perpetrator. If possible, please also document the incident with photographs provided the publisher grants permission. However, when collecting this information from the individuals affected, please do so tactfully without unnecessarily alarming the publishers. So would this include any allegations of CSA? No, they have a different form for that. But it's interesting, they want all information available if, their precious Kingdom Hall is, attacked. Yeah. For coordinators of the bodies of elders, announcements for congregations, please ensure that the announcements for congregations are read at the next midweek meeting and thereafter posted on the information board for at least 1 month. Ensure that the brother assigned to read the 2024 special talk and memorial announcement to the congregation is provided the date on which the special talk will be presented to the congregation. Memorial invitation image to be displayed on video monitors. An image with the text 2024 Memorial of Jesus' Death is included in the digital edition of the 2024 Memorial Invitation in JW Library. Okay, public talk. Working safely at Kingdom Halls. Life and Ministry Meeting Overseers. Memorial campaign to begin Saturday, March 2nd. Oh, fun. Time and location of the memorial observance. They want to know where and what time. Monthly movement of literature form on JW Hub. Worldwide campaign in September of 2024. During the month of September 2024, there will be a worldwide campaign to offer Bible studies to as many people as possible using the Enjoy Life Forever brochure. Your congregation may consider using the free Bible course posters and public witnessing during the campaign. You can submit request, and then because of the special campaign, it's likely you will need fewer copies of the Awake. So, all right. Addendum to the Shepherd of the Flock. The introduction, first thing, it says this document is designed to be used in conjunction with Shepherd the Flock of God. It contains direction that applies specifically to the Central Europe Branch territory. Interesting. So that tells me not all elders worldwide are going to have the same information or even know what's going on in other places. They just have an addendum like chapter 1, how elders work together as a body. Point 1, paragraph 2, point 21. If the body of elders thinks that the congregation as a whole should help in individual cases, the legal department at the branch office needs to be contacted beforehand. What the heck is up with that? They probably got sued over something. They do have a lot in the addendum here about preaching to prisoners. Medical matters. Make sure your healthcare agents are given a copy of all of, like, your power of attorney, blood card, all of that. Now, what's interesting here, paragraph 6, point 11-3, under medical matters, which is chapter 11. They're talking about elderly publishers that may need to be institutionalized, like nursing homes or probably assisted living. And it tells them to make sure their wishes are written out and respected in the event they become incapacitated or unable to express themselves. Their statement may include the desire to have contact with Jehovah's Witnesses, to receive pastoral care from them, or to attend religious meetings of Jehovah's Witnesses physically or by other available means. Such a document can protect an elderly witness from non-witnesses who may unilaterally take measures to restrict an elderly witness's contact with the congregation. The durable power of attorney for health care does not address such matters. Thus, care should be taken to ensure that a statement documenting an elderly publisher's personal wishes does not inadvertently revoke or conflict with the DPA card. If the brother or sister still has legal competence, they may also issue a separate power of attorney authorizing a person they trust to legally enforce their will as expressed in their statement if necessary. And this is where a lot of family members, are having issues because the elders go to the elderly person and they're getting these power of attorneys, and then they get control of their estate. And there's so many cases that we have been hearing of how these elders control the estate, and basically the kids are shut out and they get nothing. And some of these are taking years to fight in court. Determining whether judicial committees should be formed, and they have several different countries that they mention. So I want to skip down here on page 3 to Kingdom Halls, paragraph 13, point 21:28. Only specialized companies may be commissioned to work at and on roofs. In exceptional cases, and this is under Kingdom Halls, in exceptional cases, such work may be carried out free of charge in accordance with the provisions of working together safely. This tells me that they're having more issues of inexperienced people, JWs, on the roof trying to repair them themselves. Oh yeah. And then they have several pages of list of what to do with records, how at the Kingdom Hall, how long to keep them, confidential sealed envelopes, the risk incident reports. Now I want to go to here to page 6 at the bottom. they have specifically Austria. Congregation files should be stored in a locked cabinet in the home of an elder, not at the Kingdom Hall. Each elder on the Congregation Service Committee should have a key to the file. All other elders on the body should be given access to the files if they desire. So it makes me wonder, if they're worried about being raided like several other branches and Kingdom Halls have been. Signed notice and consent for use of personal data is to be retained as well. Field ministry, they're telling web-based software to manage the congregation territory files does not comply with current theocratic instructions and data protection laws. Therefore, territory servants may not use it except to create territory maps. See, and we did a video a while back of how a lot of these congregations were using this new software designed by JWs, and they had speakers' names in there, phone numbers, and everything. So yeah, this violates the data protection. Then they go on to several things on prisoners, legal matters. The elder should call the service department if there's an allegation of CSA rather than the legal department. It says this updates the direction appearing in the Shepherd Book, chapter 14 and chapter 29, paragraph 2. Then they go on to talk about legal residences in other countries, immigrants. All right, that is all I have today. And so thank you for watching and spending this time with us. And you all have a wonderful day. Bye.